me. Look at that. So, because there's this narrative here that I'm afraid of something or I'm, scared. I just don't, feel the need to divulge my personal information. But hey, I guess sometimes when, people be running their mouths, you got to do that. So I'm hearing a lot of chat, a lot of talk. So we're going to go back to the beginning. How I got on this path. Why I stayed on the path. There's been a whole lot of fuckery from jump. So, let's see. Children. Children is significant in my life. A lot of people know I got a lot of nieces and nephews. A lot of nieces and nephews. A lot. And from very early on, I was very instrumental in raising, helping, and being there. But I want to talk about me. See, it's hard for me to talk about me. I don't be talking about me that much. So, let's see. How can I say? Let's see. In 2004, let's go back. 2004, I met my 7-year-old's father. 2004. I was 15, I think. I was 15, I think. Yeah, because that year I had my sweet 16. The year that I met him. I met him in January of 2004. July I turned 6. Yeah, okay, anyways. It was a long time ago. So anyways, I met him in 2004. Whatever. Life happened. Fast forward 17 years later, I ended up getting pregnant with my first child, right? 17 years later. 17 years after I met the man. 17 years, not 17 days. So, 17 years later, I had my first child. My girl, right? We all know this. Now, here's where it gets sticky. Here's where it gets real sticky. As I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. Was it known? Was it not known? Was there something that others knew that I didn't know? Whatever, we're going to get to it. So that was, let's see, I had my daughter in 2017. Okay. So my daughter was about 9 months old, right? And I meet this guy. My youngest sister, sorry, introduced me to, right? Moving forward, okay? End of 2018 or whatever the case. Oh, no, it wasn't even the end. I think it was May. I remember shit. It was May of 2018. Like I said, my 8-year-old was then 9 months old. I recall it was May, yes. Took a pregnancy test. Baby was pregnant. Oh, shoot. Now, this is what, y'all need to know because people talking shit. So we just gonna clear it up. I don't have no problem with it. I ain't got no shame. So let's see here. So I got pregnant in May of 2018. This is one of those stories that's going to continue to just, what? Oh my God. Wow. What? I'm trying to tell you, hold on. This has been my life. So, anyways, I got pregnant in May of 2018, and my daughter, as y'all know, January 2019. Now, that was a whole chunk of time right there. This is where my spiritual journey began. I swear to God, the day I took that freaking pregnancy test, my spiritual journey began. Way before I had my child. I started getting downloads the minute I got pregnant with my almost 7-year-old now. I thought it was so weird. Anyways, so my spiritual awakening started in 2018. Got into tarot, started reading cards. There had to be a bigger meaning for what the fuck was going on. Now, I didn't even tell y'all what happened. So, okay, I find out I'm pregnant. What do you do naturally when you find out you're pregnant? Unless you're a weirdo and you don't tell people. And I don't know, but I don't know how that works. So, picture. Send. Now, this is where my life started to get crazy. This is why you got to be careful out here. So as soon as I sent that and told the person that I was pregnant, right after, they show up at my front door. They said, hold on, that can't be mine. Okay. Proceeded to, are you sure? Are you sure that you're, okay. Comes to my house. $1,500 in cash. $1,500 in cash. Like, motherfucker, just go run to the ATM and take out G's and shit. Anyways, remember what I just said. $1,500 worth of cash. Comes to my house with a pregnancy test. $1,500 worth of cash. Makes me take the pregnancy test again. It's the same answer. Then tries to proceed to make me go get an abortion. I said no. When I said no, I was then told I would be forced to do it by myself. Don't ask me for no help. Don't call me. I don't want this child. I slept with as I said, I already told y'all. So I'm hearing all these things as I'm telling somebody that I'm pregnant. Slept with your sister, this and this and that, this and this and that. I can't have this baby with you. Next thing you know, let's get to the root. Let's get to the meat of why I should be ashamed. Because I'm sure this truth hasn't come out. So then I'm like, I'm not getting rid of the baby. Nope. Tell him a story, Biddy. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You don't have to be here either. It's my channel. An episode, what's that look like? I don't have those. Anyways. So I proceeded to come to my house, whatever that happened, blah, 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 whatever. I wouldn't get an abortion, so that was that. Proceeded to be followed, stalked, harassed by this person. Now, I'm going to give you some meat and potatoes. So what the craziest part about this is, when we talk about the trapping energy and these dudes and the warlock energies out here and stuff, let's talk about it. You don't know who you're dealing with till you know. And I didn't know, continue to unfold. But here we go. So when I told that, and then I was told I got to get an abortion and this and that, I was like, no, I'm not getting an abortion. I'm against that because I am. I'm a grown-ass woman. I make a choice. There's responsibilities. I was then told that this person, right? Yes, listen to me. It's not mine, honey. I live in an apartment. You here in the hallway. Ain't got shit to do with me. Mine work. Anyways, these are probably his family members. Oh, we're going to get to that, see? So, now, after I was told to get an abortion and I said no, I was then told how I couldn't keep my child because this person had, done things with a family member of mine. I was then told that this person, okay, was you ready? You ready for this one? You ready for this one? I was told, you can't keep that baby. You got to get rid of that baby. I said, why? He said, because your baby daddy's my cousin. Mic drop. So, yeah, I'll take that as it applies. Take it how it resonates. Take it how it makes sense. Does that mean your daughters are this and that? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So with that being said, it's been a whole lot of fucking bullshit. It's been a whole lot of talk. It's been a whole lot of lies. It's been a whole lot of she's a hoe. It's been a whole lot of this and that. Truth remains, motherfucker came to me. Truth remains, I didn't never go see nobody. Everybody came to me. So with that being said, talking about my kids, talking about my baby dad, this is what I'm talking about. When we be talking about family curses and shit, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Let me explain something to you, what I'm trying to say here. Unwilling parties or unknowing what the fuck is going on. and motherfuckers coming in and throwing you in the mix of this shit. Then I find out these people got beef with each other. They've always been trying to one-up each other, and here I am, known this motherfucker almost 20 years, just met you, finding out, oh shoot, small world, huh? Fast forward. My house got broke into. When the one that I wasn't talking to, the one that I had my first child with, he was nowhere around. Anyway, forward, my house was broke into. Okay, the other baby daddies, that's what it is. The other baby daddies, people, women, whatever, following me around the neighborhood, pulling me over when I'm dropping my kids off at the school bus, asking me questions, real life being followed by this man's females, okay? Like I said, my house was broken into, stuff was stolen out my house. Around the time this man was around, lived right around the corner from me. I had no idea that he literally lived right around the corner from me. Every single time I would leave my house, this motherfucker was driving by. I could never ask for anything. This was the man that never put no money in my hand for my daughter. I was a single mother for 4 years with my 6-year-old who's about to be 7. Now remember, 2023, if you do 2019 and 2023, that's 4 years. I was a single mom for 4 years. DCF came into play. They gave my daughter to this person, right? And for 2 years I fought against a man who was watching me on this platform, talking about me, doing weird ass shit behind my back, trying to spite me, trying to be a better mom than me. That's how I looked at it. I remember when I first got into spirituality, I gave this man a reading and I told him about what was to come. He knows that. He knows that. What I said is what it is. He knows that too. So with that being said, the energy of all of the shit that I have been talking about is crazy because it's like, wow, you've gone through a lot. No help. I have one person that does help, and my mom, she's a blessing, you know? Everybody in my family knows the dynamic or story. Now, on the flip side, I don't know if their family and whatever are as transparent with truth, but around here, yeah, my family knows everything. So that's that. What else? I'm just trying to think because it's been a hard ass motherfucking process. Oh yeah, this too is the person that, now remember who I said how this started. This too is the person that put my naked pictures all over Facebook. This was also a person that had a private Facebook account. It was called No ID, that was stalking me on Facebook for a good year. Like my whole pregnancy, I was being stalked on Facebook. Women that were connected to this man. All right. So when we talk about there be like really shit behind the scenes people don't know about, people be battling shit, it's a real thing. So whatever, DCF came, kids was taken, whatever the case. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put all his business out there, but clearly my daughter ended up back in foster care. Okay. We're going to say that. So when I got all of my kids home, my 2 oldest daughters were together. They were reunited. They were in the same foster home. She was with her dad. That didn't last. Don't ask me why. You would have to ask that man. But my daughter was put back with her sister. When they came home, they came from the same foster home, right? Now tell me why. For 2 years, I've been going to court fighting for all of my kids, all of them, because they took them all. They took them all, right? Why would I not want them all back? Okay. So, with that being said, visits. Okay. Y'all seen me go through this shit. That's why I can talk to y'all. I've been talking to you about it since it fucking happened. Fuck. Y'all was with me when they took them. Remember? Okay. I'm just remembering. Okay. My daughter remembers that video, my 8-year-old. She's like, remember when they came and you recorded? I'm like, yeah. And you were crying? I'm like, yeah, that was the worst day of mommy's fucking life. What the fuck? Okay, so that was that. But anyways, moving forward, 2 years I fought. And now, here's the other thing. My kids were taken in May of 2023. By July, like I told you, my pregnancy with the baby, 2 months of nothing. Went to the doctors, ultrasound, couldn't find no baby. Taking pregnancy tests, no baby. Period, no, still. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There was really a baby in there. I had no idea. I guess maybe God was like, wait, you're not going to know until the right time. You got a lot of shit going on. Whatever the case, I found that I was pregnant in July, 2 months after my kids were taken. I was like, God, how much more? Like, really, how much more? I went through so many emotions of feeling like guilty, shame, depression in the beginning of my pregnancy because I was like, yo, how the fuck can I be pregnant right now? My kid's ain't it. And at the same time, it was like, it's not like you were trying. I wasn't trying. It just happened. So whatever the case, that added another layer of stress onto that 2 years, but I got through it. I'm saying this to say, May 2023, okay? My children were taken. March of 2023, my older sister passed away. Okay? That's just crazy. I just went blank. So I had a lot of loss that year. That's crazy. Fucking a lot of loss that year. And then, I found out I was pregnant with Kalisha in July. There was just something about that was destined to happen. That's why her middle name is Destiny. And then she was born on leap year. Like, that's fucking crazy. Anyway, God is crazy. Getting back to it. So, for 2 years, I fought like fucking hell. While being pregnant, the department did not spare any obstacle. Okay? And I admire and appreciate them because you know what? I don't have nothing to say about the department, DCF. I don't have nothing to say about them. They have resources. They there for you. They work for you, but they ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do it for you. Like after the first 6 months, like I prolonged the process because you're a mom. Your kids is taken. You're like, no, I'm not doing this. You can't tell me how. I don't have to, but you do. When you really sit there and you be like, yo, these people have your kids. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah. All that shit goes out the window. You do gotta be done. And that's what I did. I didn't miss not one visit. March of 2023, as I said, my sister passed away. May of 2023, they took my kids. July of 2023, I was in fucking jail. I spent my birthday in jail. 37 years old. 30, whatever. I'm 37 now. Spent it in jail. Okay? The only time I missed my visit with my daughters was when I was in jail. Okay? And when I was in labor. I had visits with my children. They were taken the first week of May. That following week, I had my first visit. My kids have never been held back from me. Never. So, weekly, then turned to twice weekly, then turned to overnights, community visits, then turned to overnights, then turned to my children coming home, then turned to reunification. Now, somebody out here is saying I don't give a fuck what you think I deserve. My kids know they deserve me, and they're happy where they are. Someone trying to ruin my happy home, not gonna happen. My kids are very aware. They're very aware. They tell me a lot. So now we're gonna move forward. So as I said, no one had to force me to see my kids, right? So now here we are. The same people, the same person that wanted to fight me for 2 years, tooth and nail, to be a better mom than me. I get my kids home. My daughter has not seen her dad. Mommy, when am I going to see daddy? That's not on me. Trying to explain to a 6-year-old who's been seeing someone, right, every day, every week, someone who lived with someone, right, someone who formed a relationship with someone after not having one for 4 years. Okay. My daughter comes to me and she says, Mommy, when am I going to see him? I said, well, when he does what he needs to do. What am I supposed to say? What would you say? What would you say? I'm not the type of mom that's bashing. I don't bash none of these people. They will do it for themselves. And here we go. I've always said this. I'm not a bitter baby mother. I told y'all yesterday, I will never call you again. Anyone. I have no problem walking away. No problem. So I guess it's going to go back to the way it was before, you know? I don't know. That's fine for me, but I'm not reaching out to nobody. I'm not doing anything out of the realm of my responsibilities. My responsibilities is to take care of my children and make sure that they go to school, that they eat, they got a roof over their head, they got clothes on their back, they're loved, they're safe, and they know that they're protected. That's my job. Whoever else got to do whatever they got to do, go do that. Don't do it for me. Do it because you're supposed to. I don't care. I have a huge family as well. Who do I got? I got my mom. I got my dad. These kids know Nanny, Nana, Grampy, and their cousins. That's my family. These kids don't know nothing about where they come from, besides what I pour into them. Sorry about that. My alarm just went off. Oh, wow. This is when I'll be waking up. So, I never wake up at 6 o'clock. I be on here by 6. But I set my alarm. I usually be up at 5:30. But yeah, so that's where we are. So I don't know where we go from here. I'm going to have to look into that. But again, this is also, I'm not doing anything extra. I done did enough for 2 years. I'm home, happy. I'm home, happy, and healthy. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know if that was my daughter or what, but that's what came out. So, I don't know. But I just had to do this because why the fuck not? It's my life. Somebody telling me not to talk about my life. Fuck out of here. Everybody says I talk about myself. Nobody had no idea about this, I'm sure, huh? I'm sure people that are talking shit about me being a bad mom and all this and all that aren't telling, anything I just said, and that's okay. Because I'm going to clear the air. I'm not ashamed of my children. And that's the thing that pisses me off right there, what I just said. So, my question is, DCF is gone, case is closed. Oh, I don't know if I told y'all that. Case closed? Yeah, I did. Anyways, now that that's over with, and people have to be adults and be accountable, where's everybody at? When someone ain't forcing somebody, where you at? This is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm such a bad mom. I've heard all these things. I'm unfit. I'm negligent. Me? Do y'all see me with my kids every motherfucking day or no? Y'all see me posting these pictures of these kids going to school? Do you guys understand? These kids go to school. They got a full schedule. Who's getting them there? Ain't no transportation. Do I got a car? This motherfucker's helping me. Oh, you want me to take the baby school today? I'm out here walking, okay? And I walk gratefully in the desire of where the fuck I want to go with these children. So that's just what it is. I walk every day. I walk with them. They'll walk with me. I didn't see them for 2 years like this, Someone said, oh my God, you're still in a one bedroom, you're about to move. That doesn't bother me. 2 years. Imagine not being with your kids for 2 years. Would a one bedroom fucking bother you for a couple months? No. But you're talking shit. Am I supposed to fly into another house? Like, what the fuck? Like, just weird ass. She doesn't even have enough to take. First off, stop counting my pockets. People be thinking that I don't have enough because they know what they're not doing. See what I'm saying? So I don't have time to care about what people like this who like to put on for the public and wear fancy clothes and all this jewelry and have new BMWs every year and do all these things, go where they want, travel state to state, take vacations, trips, and all these other things. But, an hour of your time a week is something that must be forced upon you. So, I don't know. It's crazy to me, but this is my story. I don't care who like it or not. Yeah, of course. And nothing was done about that. I literally, with the gang stalker thing, that didn't start on YouTube. That shit started in real life. Motherfuckers was stalking me in real life. I have restraining orders. Motherfuckers was stalking me in real life. Got at least 3 or 4 different people at one time that was stalking me. Him, Come to find out, when I found out I was pregnant, my neighbor that lived across the hall from me, the one that I told you I posted as well, the one who lived next door, well, across the hall from me, right? She and his mother were best friends. I didn't find this out till I was pregnant. Now, and I remember her telling me when I told her I was pregnant, she's like, oh yeah, I know his mom. We grew up in da-da-da-da-da. I'm not going to say the name of the projects. We go way back, da-da-da-da-da. I didn't know that you knew my neighbor. You never told me that you, like, shit like this. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so yeah, I can see what I'm dealing with. A motherfucker I can't trust. So from early on, I just, spirit came in. There's a reason why when this situation occurred, like, spirit came in. And it was literally a person, not even from my side of the family. I'll just say that. I'm not going to say the person that told me to walk away from this situation, but it was definitely somebody from the other side of the family that told me to walk away, to not look back, to make the choice, to do what I got to do. They will get their karma. That's what I was told 7, almost 8 years ago, when I was going through being hated, stalked, harassed, house broke into, all these other things. It's just crazy how all of this happened at the same time. All of this happened at the same time. And still, cameras in front of my house. No one saw this man in and out of my mailbox. I remember I went to Maryland for the summer. I did this with my family every year growing up. When I had kids, it didn't go as much because babies are hard on a trip away from home for a week. And I gave him my mailbox key. Because at this point, we never really talked like that, but when we did, it was cordial. And I figured, hey, we got to get together. I should be able to trust you somehow. I should be able to trust you to, get my mail so it don't pile outside my mailbox. Yeah, no, never got the key back. Never got my mailbox key back. And then took the baby for a visit or whatever one time. Probably couple times that happened, but came back and I was like, I want my key. He was like, I left it in the baby's car seat. There was no key in the baby's car seat. So all these reasons we're talking about people going into your mail, playing with your mail, stealing your mail. I'm like, well, my mailbox key was literally stolen because I asked for it back. Certain things like this, just a whole lot of fucking shit that happened. So yeah, that shit's done now. That's why I'm talking about it. I know I'm not. And it's okay because people want to make me feel ashamed. I don't feel ashamed. Like I said, I had a choice. I chose to have every single one of my children. That's what I chose. So, am I going to be a single mom doing it forever? Well, let's talk about it. Probably. As far as their mom, a single mom to them, any man coming into my life is not their father. I will always be a single mom to my children. Okay. I'm not about that weird shit. So, that being said, will I be a single mom? Probably. 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Will I have a relationship, be in love, have a person? Yeah. But I know what it is. I know what it's not. I know who they are. I know who they're not. I'm not trying to make no one do something that's not their job. If a man want to come in and want to be a blessing and want to be like, yo, they should have never did that shit to you, because I've heard that before too. I can't believe they did this to you, like da-da-da-da type energy. A lot of men say that, and I'm like, yeah, who are you telling? So there are good men out there. It's like the energy, like I said, when I think about the future, all my kids have is me. I'm the stronghold. I'm the rock. When I say be strong, I be talking to myself. When I say push through, I be like, bitch, you got this. You got this, bitch. You got this. Don't nobody else fucking know. You got this. I ain't never told nobody this, besides people that are close to me. I've been holding this shit in for 7 years. 7 fucking years. And I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired. So, my truth is out, which means someone else's lies are done away with and their truth is out too. That's how this works. You see, me not telling my side of this story, my side of the situation that I keep hearing about. So much chatter around me and my kids. So, here it is. I be trying to be nice. I be trying to be the bigger person. I be trying to respect people. But listen, sometimes when you got to stand up for yourself, someone else is going to end up looking like a fucking clown. And that's just what happens. You want to play the games. You want to be a kid. I say tricks is for kids. Say this is some circus mentality. This is fucking child's play. We grown-ass motherfuckers out here with kids, jobs, lives, livelihoods, homes, fucking lights, fucking food, fucking, like, what? Ain't nobody got time for this shit. So, like I said, yeah, probably gonna be doing this by myself. What do my kids think? Well, my kids have seen a lot of life early. Okay, so my kids are very much so wise, aware, and know that they're loved by me. That's all I can do. Can't sit here and be like, yeah, everybody loves you. This one loves you. That one loves you. Why would I do that? Because if that's love, where they at? No, mommy loves you. And that's something you never need to worry about. Mommy's never going to leave you. Mommy's never not going to come for you. Mommy's never not going to help you. Mommy's never not. That's all I can do, because what the fuck is this? Now, one of my children's fathers is on fucking trial. Okay? His motherfucking ass could be gone for a long time. Other one is out here running around like he don't have no responsibility. So I just had to put that out there. Where's your baby daddy's at? Remember the one that used to be all up in you? Yeah, he's in jail. I'm going back. So that will tell you. Okay. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot of shit I had to push through. It's a lot of hope I had to be fucking giving. It's a lot of faith God had to restore in me. It's a lot of God, how the fuck and why the fuck. It's a lot of me I just don't understand. It's a lot of me like, why do they want to take my kids? It's a whole lot of, what the fuck did I do wrong? Now, in regards to these individuals, I know what I did wrong in regards to my children being taken. I will take accountability. Okay? I've done that. But I'm talking about what the fuck happened here. I mean, looking at this shit, I'm like, oh my God. And then sometimes I just be like, well, at least it's, I'm not going to say it, but shit, at least I know where these things be coming from, because y'all come from the same thing. So I can see this in you, I can see that in you. Okay, I get it. Yeah, no. We ain't playing this game. So, cast all your burdens up and then give it to your sister. Oh, yeah. This is a past burden. No, nobody knows unless they experience it. And it might have been a destiny swap, because it's crazy. Because honestly, this person too, what's crazy about it, this person was a rapper. And I always thought like it was like some form of humiliation ritual, like putting me on Facebook naked. It was just weird. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Then the fact that I went to the police station with it, they were like, he has the right to do what he wants. I'm like, oh, great. This is great. This is just lovely. No justice ever. Not for me. I never get it. But anyways, I did with them. But yeah, no shit like that. People be like, I don't fucking know. You should have never gave the picture. Well, who the fuck thinks that a motherfucker's gonna do that? Especially baby daddy. Anyways, see what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe destiny swap, maybe, I don't know. But I didn't realize, you don't really know people. Even when you think you know them, you really don't know them, because I don't know anything, to be honest. I don't know nothing about this motherfucker's life other than he was a rapper and he was in that life. Money, cars, clothes, all that shit. He was definitely in it. And I remember seeing one time when I was going through, what woke me up to the real shit was, I remember one time I'm going through all these ascensions. Y'all been seeing me for years. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Spiritual awakening after spiritual awakening. What the fuck is going on? So I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. Like, what's going on? But it was meant to happen. Things were meant to be seen and unfold and play out the way that they are. I don't know. Something had to be changed. And if that was the result of a swap, if that was something that was premeditated in my life, or a motherfucker to come in and play with me, like in the ways in which it happened, well, we see what we are. And we see why I said what I said 7, almost 8 years ago to that person. So it's crazy because I be thinking to myself, like, I saw a video. Like I said, this person was like a rapper, so they have videos, right? And I remember one time, like any way this dude could like get me like in trouble. I shared, like, I'd be trying to support motherfuckers. Anybody else would have been like, yo, good looks. I tried to share a song. He's like, if you don't take that off, I'm gonna say that you're trying to steal. I'm like, whoa, I can't even support your music. All right, guy. Anyways, so that was that. It was just weird. I'm trying to steal your song because I'm supporting your music on my page. But whatever. So I took that off. And another time I posted a picture of her and him. She's like, he's got mad at me, told me to take it off. I'm like, okay. Just weird ass shit like that. And so that's why I was always wondering, I'm like, why the fuck you fighting me so hard for a girl that you never wanted? But anyways, let me move on. See, these are just the thoughts that I have. Narcissistic tendencies is real. Gaslighting is real. This warlock mentality is real. And why do I say that? Motherfuckers don't identify with, yeah, I'm a warlock out here. No, they don't. But here's the thing. You in that life, you in the industry, you in that game. And I didn't realize something until I realized something. It was probably like a year or two ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I seen a picture, I seen a video, right? I think it was on Instagram or something. He completely has me blocked because he don't want me to see what he's into. I did see something at one point, and then I guess he blocked me after. Like, oh, that's what you do, okay? Anyways, so I'm the bad guy. But this motherfucker got a whole secret life that I can't see. But we got a child together. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to hide. So I finally see something because I'm looking on YouTube. I want to see videos. I need information. I kept getting a weird ass feeling. So tell me why I stumble upon this video, right, by him. Dude's wearing a hat. Now I'm the devil. I'm demonic. Running around telling people, family, friends, that I'm doing this. I'm working on him. Told my sister that I was doing voodoo on him. What the fuck is voodoo? What the fuck is this? Oh my God. I didn't know what voodoo was at the time. I had heard of it. What does it entail? What does it do? What does it mean and why? Fuck. Anyways, so I see a video. It's like a rap video, whatever. Dude has a hat on with an upside down cross. Front, center, upside down cross on his head. I'm like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Hold on a second. Is this the man that this man right here said that I was this and that and this and that? And I'm literally watching a voodoo. What the fuck is a voodoo? Or voodoo? Anyways, it makes sense. I'm literally watching a video of the dude with an upside down cross on his head rapping. That one blew me out the motherfucking park. Was I daring with a warlock? Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he wearing a cross upside down on his head? Is a cross upside down demonic? That ain't good, but I'm demonic. Fast, replay everything that I just said up until where we just ended. You don't know who you know and what they practice and what they're into. A motherfucking warlock is not gonna run around and tell you, yeah, bitch, this is what I do. No, they don't even know it. A lot of them don't know it. They don't know who they are on a soul and spirit level. That was the awakening of me. Going through real life situations that I had no idea and that I had to figure out. And adding a layer of shame, adding a layer of resentment, adding a layer of loneliness, depression, isolation, all of these things that I felt. It was a hard time. But we here with it. We good with it. And life is moving forward. The girls are getting bigger. My 6-year-old's about to be 7. Oh my God. And we're moving on. Baby's about to be 2. When the fuck did that happen? So anyways, like I said, I want another one day. And hopefully when I have another one, I only got 2 babies, not 2 baby daddies, not 3. So I'm like, oh, you got 3 or 4. Said who? That's why I said when I posted that thing, I think it was like a year ago, ask them. They know how many I got. The family knows how many I got. Or maybe Not the whole family, I'm sure. Motherfuckers ain't running around saying, oh, I just slept with cousins BM. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe this is how they get there. I don't know. All I know is I said I want no parts, and I'm back out. I'm gonna bow out graciously. You go that way, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go do me. You don't want me to need you. I don't want to need you. You don't want to help. You don't have to help. We'll just do what we gotta do. The phone is the phone. You can't tell me you don't know where I live. We've been going to court for 2 years. You can't tell me you can't get my number. We've been dealing with DCF for 2 years, lawyers, all those other things. So like I said, the phone is on. The phone's on. I can be called. Oh, yeah. When do you think I'll be able to see da-da-da-da? Oh, would you like to? Well, this is how it has to be done. Because that's another thing. Dealing with this type of shit, you got to set up boundaries. Ain't no way I'm letting no. My older daughter has a big sister type mentor thing who was supposed to pick her up from school. She was supposed to be there at 3:15, right? First day, first time, first pickup. Supposed to be there at 3:15. Tell me why the lady called me at 3:40. Now my daughter went to the Y. She went to the Y. She was where she was supposed to be. The school called me, whatever. Tell me why she calls me at 3:40. School gets out at 3:15. She's like, yeah, I went to the school to pick up Kaylani, but I didn't. Why are you calling me at 3:40? My first thing is she got out at 3:15. You're calling me at 3:40. So I said, do you know where my child is? She's like, well, when I went to the school, I already knew because I'm that type of mom. I was like, do you know where my child is? She was like, well, I think she... I was like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. I need another one. Literally the next week I got another one. Because no. What do you mean? And the thing that pissed me off is like she said, like she texted me at 3:40, like I was at the school at dismissal. You should have never said that. Because if you was at the school at dismissal at 3:15, you should have texted my phone and said, hi, Mr. Rogers, I do not see Kaylani. Not 3:40. That's 25 minutes. I'm thinking my child is with somebody. You see what I'm saying? No, I don't play about my kids. No, I don't play about them at all. So she got a new one. And she's practical. She's on time. But that whole picking up shit, no, we're going to pick up from my house. Can I pick them up from school? No, we're going to pick them up from my house. I got to see everything that's going on. I got to see you. I got to see how she interacts with you. I got to see if she want to go with you. Because if any of those things are off, she ain't going. Like, that's just me. So, but yeah, that's what I got. I got to go. Do I need any energy? I feel so much better. Remember I said yesterday you're going to be feeling lighter? Just like, truth shall set you free. Man. Whew. Crazy. So, why is she always by herself? No. It's not a thing. It's not the truth. I'm not with that. But I'm not alone. Alright. Yeah. Injustice. That was fucking hidden. He is. And the angel that stepped in and was like, yo, we got you. Don't get rid of that baby. This angel is literally what saved me, what saved my daughter. Because the way it was going, it was very, very bad. Very, very bad. In the beginning, it was very, very, very fucking bad. It was very hard for me. I had postpartum with my second one. Very, very, very bad postpartum. And I am so glad that my mother was around. It was hard. It was hard. I got through it. And she closest to me. She the closest. She is so fucking close to me. And I did have bad postpartum because of what I dealt with, what I found out, now I'm a mama too. I'm a mama too. Single mama too now. First one, 17 years I known you. You want to act crazy, show your ass. I never expected that. Now this one, I'm like, what the fuck? I got a 9-month-old. I'm pregnant. And then it's like, oh my God. And it was a very fucking hard time. And when I finally had the baby, after being stalked and harassed and fucking spied on and dealing with hell the whole time, yeah, I did have postpartum. I did. Okay. God was there for that too. See? God gave me that passion and that spark and told me, KK, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah. Ever since this started, I was told of a victory and success in my story. I never knew when it was going to come. My daughter's 8 years old. My oldest is 8. This is 10 years. My youngest, well, the middle one is 6. That Scorpio? Yeah. The one whose angel came to me and told me, keep moving, keep going, keep moving, keep going. I could cry right now because this was definitely an angel that came to me when I found out I was pregnant, when I knew that I was going, when I was told I was going to be left alone with a child, when I was told I was going to be left alone with 2 children. This is what the angel said. Okay, judgment is being called. In the future, 5 of Pentacles for them. You, just listen to us. Just listen to us. My daughter was supposed to be here. She was destined. And this is why I believe my 6-year-old is really the one that woke me up. My calling started around 2020. I stepped into my purpose around 2020. After I had my child. Yeah. I know who I am. I know who I am. And this person in this narrative with this false information, who has always in my energy been the 9 of Wands. When I first got into tarot, I needed to know who the Knight of Wands was. You know how you try to figure out who a person is? You know how you can try to figure that out? I'm gonna tell you how I did it. When the person's around you, right? As soon as the person leaves, flip the card, right? Or when they're, of course. That's that trap to bring burdens, the manipulator. Yeah. And then want to take everything from me so I'm broke. I already know this, though. I didn't get rid of a child, so now my life is going to be miserable. I'm going to get no help with a child, and you're not going to provide for it. I'm literally out here on my own. But that's what you told me. So why would I expect anything? You see what? This is what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, this is what was said to me. So why is it upsetting that I'm not reaching out? Yeah, I really have dealt with the shit I be speaking on. It's okay. All of these groups and all of these people, right, that be on my platform, that be talking shit, that be hiding, trying to manipulate the situation, and all the family members and everyone who got something to say. Well, now the truth is here. And now we can speak on some facts, not feelings and emotions and lies. Let's speak on the fact of how we got here. Because I'm tired of this scenario. I'm tired of this situation. A lot of people still don't know what the fuck is going on. That's why a motherfucker thinks 7 of Swords is really where they can be. No, you're stuck. You're trapped right there. I'm done. I'm good. My shit is good. My shit is balanced. That harsh, painful ending happened years ago for me, and it won't happen again. Not at the hands of a Knight of Wands when I'm the fucking Queen of Wands. So, with that being said, whatever your situation, whatever your story, whatever your journey, usually we come to purpose dealing with trauma. Dealing with trauma. And if you don't think having a child and being fucking damn near forced to get rid of it and then forced to be made to feel like you ain't shit while fucking being talked about, stalked, lied on, posted naked pictures of, and fucking all types of shit, and hold the vision, my child, hold the vision. Why is this happening to me? Hold the vision, my child. You know how long I did not know all of what I know now? God is good. God is good. All of that, and God is still good. So, I will never say God is not real. I will never say God don't fix things. I will never say God doesn't restore. I will never say what they take away, God don't give back better. I will never say any of those sayings aren't true, because every single one of them has resonated in my life. It is by the grace of God that my situation is what it is today. It is by the grace of God, and it's not just a happening. This was work. Work. I done worked. If this was a fucking farm or a garden, bitch, I done been in the field. And I'm gonna get. everything I'm supposed to. And so are they, because they got me. And what's beautiful is they know this. Mommy, I don't want to be anywhere else. I know, baby. I don't want you nowhere else neither. Mommy, you're the best mom ever. Thank you. You're the best child ever. Like, the things these kids say to me, man. I'm good. God restores in divine timing and has. Hello. I'm about to move. Got another little gift on the way. This twin be twinning and I be loving on him. I mean, shit. This is what I'm saying. These motherfuckers want to trap motherfuckers and shit. Okay. All right. Okay. We heard you. I'm going to leave you, with the babies. And I'm going to go do what I want to do. And I'm not. All right. This is, again, a curse in Black families for generations. It's very rare that people will get married, have children, stay together in a Black family. There are more divorces. There are more single mothers. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm looking at my own. My parents been married 45, 46 years, maybe almost 50. They got married when they was 18. They're up there in the 60s now. They've been married their whole lives. We all got the same mother, same father. That doesn't happen often either. Like, I'm just saying, history will compete itself. Maybe it is competing with itself. It is. I feel it. History is competing with itself because history is changing. And for you single moms out here, whatever your story is, because I know there's many, many spiritual women out here who are now seeing the spiritual side of their situation. Because from appearances, it makes no fucking sense. It's all scrambled. It's everywhere. But on a spiritual level, when you look at it, it makes all the sense. So you guys are waking up to different truths about yourself, and it's setting you free. You won't be here. I was here for a long time. I was physically here, too. Yeah. I was physically here while my kids were out there with someone else. For 2 years, I was here. But I was still right here, and you would never know I was here. Because my misery don't like company. In spite of everything, I have still given y'all what you need to know, what you need to have. I have still been compassionate, loving, nurturing, and caring when I was going through a situation in my life where I was not getting none of it, and I could barely even give it to myself, to be honest. To be honest. I dealt with shame, I dealt with grief, I dealt with fear. I dealt with not feeling worthy, I dealt with not feeling good enough. I dealt with judging my own self for allowing these motherfuckers to make me lose what was mine. And I said what I said. It's another story for another day. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a motherfucking book. That's what I'm gonna do. I will never again allow a motherfucker that close to me where I run the risk of losing them again. That's what I won't do. So yeah, she's standoffish, she's guarded, she's this. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. And yeah, I'm healed. But I also am very much so aware. Very much so aware. And it's the awareness that makes me guarded. Because we ain't doing this again. The ancestors said it was time for me to stop being watched with such I heard harshness in the eyes. Whatever the fuck this is. I already know evil eye energy. But someone's being watched. And I know who the someone is. Y'all do too. You know, the Scorpio. But anyways, I'm out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to get off here today. You know, you can tell your truth without being an asshole. I did the best I could. I don't know how the fuck to say any of this shit nicely. The motherfucker still ain't apologized to me. I ain't still got no apology for how my life was fucking abruptly fucking changed. The actions of the motherfuckers. And nobody said, Kayla, should have told you. Kayla, I'm so sorry. I lost it for a second. Like, Kayla, I'm so sorry. No. Kayla just got to sit here and continuously deal with the actions of other motherfuckers that is literally older than her. Like, no, Kayla's tired. Kayla's tired. So Kayla got up on here and she created a platform and she want to empower other women. She want to empower other spiritual people. And Kayla has turned to someone who has become very unique in her craft. And I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm proud of where I'm going. I'm proud of my girls and how proud of me they are. I'm proud of the progress of my family. I'm proud of the curses that are breaking. I'm proud of the fucking trauma they won't have to deal with. I'm proud of what I'm doing by myself for my family. Because we all know it takes two to tango. Can't nobody ever say, oh, no, that's me. You see them during the week, you see them, they got their hair done, they're looking all cute. Nah, I didn't ask nobody for help for that. That's me. I gotta put food in my fucking crib. When I asked y'all that time for a couple dollars, that was because shit was getting orchestrated, organized, kids coming back, money changing, shit takes time. I needed some help. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all because Lord knows it would be nice if I could be like, yo, baby daddy, can we get a couple dollars? No. Like I said, one's on trial and the other one's running around here. So I don't have that. So I appreciate y'all for being with me here in my reunification of my family, the restabilizing of my family. And we good. We good. Things are very, very much so normal again. It's weird, though. It is weird because they're so much older. It's like when they left, my daughter was 6. The other one was 4. I got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. These are 2 different people. I'm like, oh, my gosh. I'm like, come here, mommy. They're like, oh, my gosh, mommy, we're not babies. I'm like, no, the baby, she don't want to lay nowhere because she want to roll everywhere and climb on everything. I'm like, I just want to be lay with you. I got all these kids and they're all big. So, there's a boy coming one day. We'll see. Anyways, have a good one, y'all. That's why you're the curse breaker, because you can see it and you need to see it. It was fucking hard. It was some hard shit to say, man. Because I tried to figure out all the ways in which this was happening. Like, is this man trying to come in to tear up something that I built with his cousin that was here 20 years before him? Was that a conscious thought? Because if you knew my sister, then my sister had to have told you. That's like, I'm confused. The motherfuckers be wondering why I can't trust nobody. Why I got the Tupac shirt that says trust nobody. What the fuck? Shit. So I don't know. I will never know all those ins and outs and all those backgrounds and all those details. But all I know is I done been attacked by someone that was in the industry. I done been attacked by a fellow creative mind. All of these scenarios and situations and stories, it has happened. They are real. They are real life people that be dealing with the shit that people be motherfucking talking about. Real life. So, oh yeah, my boots were also stolen at my house. My blue Uggs were also stolen at my house around the time that, this too. 2020, 2021, along with tarot cards that were stolen at my house. What the fuck is this? Now they think about all the shit that was stolen out my house. Like, only people in my house were my baby daddies. What the fuck is this? So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. Shit has been questionable. I can't allow people in my house. I don't trust nobody. And these would be the people, too. Like, I'd put something down. And then I can't find it. I'm looking for my tarot cards. Oh, you put it over. No, I didn't. I put it right there. No, you put it. Confirmation. No, I didn't. Tarot cards missing out my decks. Like 3 or 4 tarot cards missing out the deck. And I'm sitting here like, I haven't seen the card in a while. And I'm counting. I'm like, 1, 2. I'm like, there's 74 cards here. There's supposed to be 78 cards. Where the fuck are 4 cards at? Like, shit like that was what I was dealing with these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers can't be trusted. And that's why the divine was like, no, get them out, get them away, stay away. Yeah, there was a stay away, too. So, I'm trying to tell you. People that can't learn in the physical, in the spiritual, they usually, we see it in the physical. And people could not stop. People could not stop. Well, it's not easy. That's why not everyone could do it. Well, it's done. And when I say close the cycle, if y'all can see now why a bitch been trying to close this cycle for so long and why motherfuckers been trying to keep it open. This shit is closed, it's done, I'm tired, I don't care. Like, I don't care about none of that shit. Talk shit about me, I don't care. Laugh, I don't care. Point, I don't care. Try to shame me, bitch, I done been there. I'll do it to myself 20 times worse than you. You can't do nothing to me. You can't make me look no type of way. You can't make me feel no type of way. You can't make me think no type of way. You can't make me see my situation any other way than I'm blessed, highly favored, anointed, appointed, protected, respected. Period. Love you. Bye. God don't lie. People do.